Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. What I'm about to tell you is not what you will hear it everywhere. I'm gonna talk about a few things in form of a kind of reaction to the videos I've been watching too recently. I watched several YouTube videos about some Western people traveling to Iran and saying like, "Hey, Iranian people are all cool. They look like us. They look like we Western. They like us. They drink like us. They party like us. They smoke like us. They watch the same movies we watch. They listen to the music we like. I don't know. They dress the way we do, so we shouldn't bomb them." I mean, come on. First of all, if we don't do that, if we don't look like you, are you what? You supposed to bomb us? Or second of all, who said the type, the style of you life, the style you living is the right one, is the correct one? Who said we should live like the way you live? Who said we should dress the same way you dress up? We should listen to the music you listen, the movies you watch. You see, you go to Iran, first of all, the type of people you meet is the people are like kind of westernized. The people are brainwashed by American movies all the time, watching the shows, and they speak a good English, or they have been from other countries, and mostly well, sad but true, the people in Iran also, they have become like American, and this is the globalization, this is the Americanization. This is what is going on all over the world. You go to China, people look like American. You don't see Chinese anymore. You go to France, you go to Germany, anyway you go, people all look same. They all dress up same. They all party same. They all use the expression like dickhead. They wanna swear. They swear in the same. If you directly translate the words, swearing like the American movie, like oh dickhead or asshole or blah blah. Well, let us not swear in this video. I don't want to go exclusive. Another thing is that you've been brainwashed. You don't see the reality. You don't see the people, you people in the West, how worthless you are living, how you lost the value of living, value of family, value of friendship, the value of love, the value of God. You have lost everything. Why you think the style of your life is the true one, is the right one, is what the people, all the people need to follow? Well, this is gonna be a long time. I could talk about it for days, for hours, but I'm gonna break it down in a few, talk about a few of them. For example, you in the cultural thing, you see people smoking weed, they are cool, or they're drinking alcohol, and they are dependent on some another thing to make them happy, that you couldn't party without alcohol and you don't feel good. You think that's the way people should do. You smoke weed and you wanna lose the reality, and you think everything is cool. How people smoke the weed and listening to some Bob Marley and blah blah. You're thinking everyone is smoking weed is like oh so cool, like American. Or you carrying the gun. I mean, think about it. You get angry for someone like making a joke to you, and you get angry, you want to shoot him. It's like no morality, no self-control, no even others control, like some other thing to control you, and then you want to tell us how to live. That's funny. You have even kind of in so many countries in the West, they are like trying to make it like okay with people like being totally naked to each other. Like they want to get the society ready to put the camera in their even bathrooms, in restrooms, and they call it like oh be confident on your body and blah blah, body expression and blah blah. And you don't see that in fact they only want to control you and check out on you everywhere you go, anywhere you go, even in the bathroom. Or another thing is they are like advertising your media is like masturbation or white marriage or blah blah. However, in your own society, even the bastard is a swearing, but you do like watching all your movies is like making this normal between people to be in the white marriage, like being to give a birth to a child without being in, like people being married to each other or have a family. It means family has no meaning. You can be with it in a relation and give a birth to children and make it like kind of a small community of two people and a baby. which is okay. I don't want to go talk about homosexuals and blah blah blah. This is a completely different topic. But you lost the value for family, for the marriage, everything. Marriage means nothing. You have already tried like 100 girls, and then you think finally you're gonna meet the right one, and the right one will come with a white horse, and you're gonna stay forever together and not gonna cheat or something. Imagine the guy who was being like rolling with many girls yesterday, you think today is married and tomorrow is gonna stay loyal. Are you kidding me? Like, just set the lust free, you know, the rebellious lust. Do whatever you wish, do whatever me wish, whatever is me, only me is important. Don't lie to other people because me doesn't want to be lied to. Don't rob from other people because the me doesn't want at the end of the circle someone else to rob from me. Everything is about the me in your culture, and you think your style of life is okay, is good, we should follow. If we follow, you shouldn't bomb us, or I don't know. Especially after this guy, this Hillary Barack Trump, the second, after this guy, so many people are standing like they come, they want to grow their YouTube channel. They go to Iran, like make a video of the Americanist part of societies in Iran, like some cities in Iran, and they go find this kind of people who've been brainwashed with American movies, or well, it's true. I want to say before too, sad but true. The people, like, they were reading the Facebook post, or I don't know, they watch in Instagram, in a YouTube, in the movies, in the blah blah. They think Western countries are such a heaven. Like, people marry, when they marry they never like betray, and they are stay loyal, they have true friendship, they don't have casualments, and such a kind of thing. Like, people they stay beyond the red light, and they really following the rules, but they have never lived with a Western guy in another country, like I don't know, in another Eastern country which doesn't have that strict rules, and they never seen. If there is not such a rule, they wouldn't stick. Well, I don't want to say everyone, I don't want to generalize, of course, but I mean most of the people, most of the thing, it's just being a strict rules. They have to fast the belt. If it's not a rule, they wouldn't do it. If they wouldn't get a ticket for, they wouldn't do that. And well, you know better than me. If you die in a street, no one will touch you in the West. If you get any problem, no one is your friend anymore. If you ain't get money, you have no friend. You don't have relationship. No girl will date you if you have a problem. But in our country, it's not like that. You go and you are so amazed with the hospitality of the Iranian people. Let me tell you, the very reason that they are so hospitable, so warm, so friendly, if you have problem, they will help you, is because they're not like you. Why you think they should be like you? I mean, come on, look at around yourself. Look at I don't know which country you are. Look, you can't be friends with anyone. 6 months you live with a guy in the same place, they wouldn't say hello to you. For us, it's obligation to say hello, you know. It's kind of like cultural obligation. It's like, it's blood and dignity when you don't say hello, when you don't smile at people. Except the people who have become like Western people. Or I don't know, for us, we can't eat someone else looking at us, watching at us. You invite someone to your own birthday, you go restaurant, I don't know, you go somewhere, or anyway, you order for yourself, you sit and you eat. Another thing very important, for example, you see a guy you go in Iran, you get invited, for example, in a road for a tea which costs for you like 7 cents. Let me tell you, this 7 cents for you is 7 cents. For him is not 7 cents. Thanks to Mr. Barack Trump, the money collapsed. Imagine if you were paying like $150 for a tea. He is not making that money. You making dollar, you spend it on a real, in a toman in Iran, and you live like a king. Oh, everything is cheap, you are very happy. But he is not there. He's spending like 150 for a tea. No, you would understand what level of hospitality they are carrying on. He's like they're gonna inviting you for 7 cents tea. No, he's paying, like, if you like get a comparison for the price that he's paying out of his income, is like very unbelievable for you. You live in a society that no one cares about anyone. I mean, well, people in Iran too, when they have not left the country, they watch you in the movies, and in the movies you are really beautiful. You like Superman, you are a Spider-Man, you never cross the red light, you help the elders, you help the other people, you help the, I don't know, the the homeless one, you have the equality, you respect so much everything. They don't know, they have not lived with you in Iran, and they think you are like your country is very good, people have everyone good job, everyone is all the time partying, drinking, and blah blah, and they have got this kind of dream to be like you, but they have not seen the reality. You yourself live the real, you live the reality. You know that you are working ass off to give, to pay for your bills, and the people are living in the chains. Well, although most of the people, again, they don't know, I mean, it's more than a slavery. No one knows it's a slave. All the people are working ass off for paying the bills, paying the tickets, and working for some government, and all the world in the one central government is you blah blah, having the contract of the, well, so many things just you cannot talk, for example. And another thing I want to tell you, the liberty, the the freedom of speech you get in Iran, you don't get it anywhere. I mean, you go to Britain, can you talk against England to anyone? No, no, you cannot, man. No, don't make a movies, don't make a joke, you cannot. You what, I don't know, you go find an American guy to talk to. Well, again, I say I'm not gonna generalize. There are many smart and not non-ignorant and very like fair people. I personally have met them. I'll talk to them. Sometimes they tell me even, we are sorry for the action of our governments against you, and we're not with them, and blah blah, which I respect them so much, especially for me that I know myself much of a world citizen. I mean, for me it doesn't matter which country we come from, we have not chosen. But that is it. Here is the fact. I've been in this political border from my country. You have been in political, like the past English, like in the past time when they make these boundaries for us. Well, let us not get out of the subject. Well, what I was saying, I forgot. Yeah, you can go to like into Australia, and like in Australia talk against like the Australia or the regime, your regime. In Iran, people talk about it. The president comes and like criticize the public against the, like the base of the regime. What you talking about? The teachers in university, ask me, I'm Iranian. Teacher in university criticize all the time people. In the taxi, you see the taxi drivers know everything about politics. He knows like 5xxxx president of the blah blah country. People know every religion, they know every, like they have so much, everyone in taxi you see people start to talk about the important serious stuff. It's not like people in a western societies, people think it's rude to talk about politics or religion or I don't know, differences or any kind of the thing. We are a diverse society. We have many different ethnic, different languages, different culture, different many things, and we've been living there for 10,000 years there. Who are you? Tell us, oh, let's not bomb us. I am gonna challenge you, bomb us. Do you think we are like Iraq or Afghanistan or Yemen or Syria or I don't know? You think it's like that easy to go and let's attack Iran and take them down? Blah blah. No, we're gonna kick you off. You should use the respect. I mean, not respect with the smile, and use the conceptual disrespect towards us first of all, towards us, and then find a common ground and talk about us or talk to us. You come, you get the hospitality of our culture, which has been carried on for 10,000 years. Then respect it. It's better than making, oh, they look like us, so they are very hospitable. Are you hospitable? Do you have any hospitality? I mean, in Iran, if you run out of gas in a street, your car is like stopped, you can stand in the street and people will stop for free. They will suck out of the car the gas, they will hand you. Do you see this in West country, in your country? Do you see people, a virgin boy goes meets a virgin girl, they married, and they to rest of their life they stay together, they make family, they make like 3 4 children, and the children make grandson the same life, and they never cheat on each other. Do you see this in the West? I don't think so. You yourself, you've been completely brainwashed with your own movies. But look at the reality. Look at yourself, working ass off your life. I don't know, go get a degree and then go all the time working and paying the taxes, paying the bills, and then all the time being in like comparing society when everyone everywhere is comparing you by only your status, which is which actually by your financial status, and then maybe find a girl, and the girl very hardly to keep a girl in a feminist world when the girls are rebels and all this kind of western type of open-minded and blah blah. Okay, you go fuck around, I go fuck around, I like the girl. I actually was watching a clip yesterday. The guy was saying, I prefer a girl who has been in like a few revelation before me, as she has seen a few before me. I don't know what to say to these people, you know. I mean, some people it changed, they're not happy, they're not happy in their life, and they think their life is good. They live for money, they live for fame, they live for I don't know, this kind of bullshit thing. They paint themselves, they do surgery, I don't know, we do too. I mean, everyone is doing all the way. Is globalization, this is Americanization in the form of globalization. All the world is a shit place. Everywhere, everyone in the world has the same problem, has the same desires, and has the same dreams. Everyone is looking for a good job and no one finds. Everyone is looking for the right one and no one finds. Everyone is like all the time thinking about the, I don't know, competing in the work, I don't know, getting blah blah money, finding the money, and then finding the girl, make a family. When the girl goes cheats, and the, I don't know, the job get fired, you get fired, and then at school you get expelled, you fall into the drugs, to the alcohol, to the parties, to the, you know better than me. But just my point is that don't think your style of life is good. Is not. One thing I forgot, for example, about the political stuff. Let me tell you a history, the recent history. In the war between Iran and Iraq, which are actually a nation divided in two 1,000 years ago, a long time back in the time, they were one nation, Iran and Iraq. Iraq, even in Persian, is Iraq. Iraq. K in Persian means small. For example, you say like, I don't know, glass, and then you say glasak. It means glasak means the small representative of the glass, something like this. Like Iraq means like the, like for example, there is a city Iraq, it means this city is representing the bigger Iran. It's something like this. Anyway, these two, which are so close even in religion, these two Shia countries, which is another topic, Shia blah blah, we want to talk about it, I don't want to go there. But they fought it for 8 years, the longest classic war. How you say it, forced it, obliged, is exposure, obliged, I forgot the word in English, obliged, blah blah. It was forced by Westerns. I mean, the Western motivated Saddam to attack Iran, and then they attacked, they keep supporting Saddam, the ex-king of the Iraq, which was a Western puppet, a Zionist puppet. And the fight 8 years. Funny, German and American used to sell chemical weapon to Saddam. Saddam used them in Iran, and then the victims of this chemical weapon had to go to Germany for the treatment to cure themselves. And then these hospitals, they used to send one document of each patient to the factories who produce this chemical weapon, so the factories could change, modify the thing, like, oh, to get the highest result, the efficient result for it. And no, these people are coming talking to us about human rights, like the people who went to attack to Iraq. It's like, imagine you've been coming from a mindset which attacked to Iraq and killed 1 million people based on chemical weapon excuse. They went there to find chemical weapon, and now the war is finished. You ask them, so what's happened to the chemical weapon? They say, we didn't find. Are you kidding me? The same way goes for like very recent, for now in Syria, where the rebels, the ISIS, the Israeli trained soldiers, which are mostly Western. You go look at the faces, they're white people, blue eyes, red beard from blah blah places, with the kind of Hollywood scene of the making movies. It's like a effect, you know. There's a very like, I don't know, professional cameraman, professional like the sound recorder, high quality effects. The like the quadcopter text, it comes and the guy is is cutting the head. These people, they go use chemical weapon which was taken from Americans. They use chemical weapon themselves, and they outside the rebels. They make movies and they send it on YouTube, and you go, oh, you watch it and you put a like, and you say, oh yeah, we should go kill the Syrians. Yeah, Syrians need to be killed. And then a few years later, some of you will go look to Syria and you will go, oh yeah, these Muslims are really very hospitable, they're very warm, they're very friendly, they give us free tea, they give us free food, free place to live, and blah blah. Okay, let's not bomb them. Hey man, the one who needs help is you. We're good by ourselves. We're really good. The system we carried on, we have offered the world a new system that we are having, a type of which is not based on your democracy or the Eastern theocracy or the blah blah dictatorship or some Middle Eastern countries which are your good friends dictatorship. We are having a system is working. It's working, is original. We have made it and it's working way better than yours. And we have been here for 10,000 years and we're gonna be there. Don't watch a lot, don't listen to Trump's speech a lot where he's saying Iranian nation is terrorist, they need to go out of Persian Gulf. Are you kidding me? Persian Gulf is our water. I don't know, this district, as our great leader Ayatollah Khamenei says, this is our land, this is our home. You need to get out of here. You are a foreigner here. Who said you need to come to Middle East to be a police? I don't know, change that. Well, I don't want to go to politics for now. But from every aspect you look at it, we do it in our own. And I have a harsh language today because I'm a bit angry. I mean, I'm not very angry. We have been influenced, and we have get impact, and we have been in trouble, and we have had to tolerate the hardship a lot because of you. I mean, think about it. Westerns do not like us because we're Muslims. They don't like us because we're Shia. And then in Iran also, some of us, they've become like Western. They don't like us because we are like with revolutionary things. We are like with our own self. We say we need to stand on our own feet. We need to be like ourselves. We shouldn't look like Westerns and this kind of things. In outside, all the time people call you terrorist or black ass, and then even the guests come to our home, we host them, we help them, they having good time in Iran. People love foreigners. They love everyone. I mean, even Afghani and Iraqi people or Syrian refugees which are living, they're not treated as a friend, and they like just a countryman, like everyone else. Everyone is in some kind of troubles. Well, I'm gonna cut, I think, many things I'm saying like in anger or blah blah. I don't mean to spread the hate or blah blah. Okay, peace with each other and blah blah. We love each other, and the point is that we are strong. What I want to say, we are strong. No one can bomb us. If you hit one, we hit you. We kick you two, and you should apologize to us. Most of you Western people, more than 70 countries, they were involved directly in the war with Iraq and Iran. Most of countries right now, they are involved with the sanctions. They're following the third count. They're following the American policies. And like the French, I don't know, a few companies, they left their contract. They wrote a contract and they left, or Airbus, or I know some many companies, they did so many horrible things to our people. And some of you people, they come to us and then they insult our people. You make a video, for example, you need to know, in Iran we don't have such a thing, take a video selfie of ourselves or take a photo of ourselves. We don't take a photo of ourselves usually. I mean, right now is as I said, is globalization. Right now many people do too, but mostly people take picture of the others to have them as a memory, not themselves. We have ourselves, we can watch it in the mirror. And you take a video and they think you're taking the photo. They like, I like 10 minutes like this, to you take your fucking stupid photo and you don't do it, and you don't tell them, and you make them look like kind of ridiculous or stupid, and why? And to make it funny for your YouTube videos? Are you kidding me? That's the way you pay back the help you received from them? Imagine, this is just you being nice. Actually, you have coming there, you are a guest and you need their help, and you are actually your nicest moment. They have not seen you when you go like totally opposite, when you ask like an address from you, and then you don't even, you ignore, you don't even respond. Or someone if needs a help comes, oh man, come on please, I need to find this place, especially if they don't know your language, you wouldn't even respond to them. You wouldn't even they say their hello back. Yeah, this your culture is good. Should we look like you too? No, we like us. We are super friendly. We believe in God. Our God is a true God, is a real God which created you and created me, and to him there is no Iranian, I don't know, Germany or Australian or Swedish or I don't know, English or some American. He doesn't recognize the racism that you are putting yourself. We don't do too. To me, for example, me personally, a Yemeni Shia person or an American Shia people who converted last week is much more of a countrymate to me than my very neighbor who doesn't follow my belief. I mean, who doesn't believe in my belief. Where you have been born, what type of thing they have told you is true is not gonna be always true, or it's gonna be always like the best. It's not, and you have not chosen any of it. We usually choose. In fact, actually, the problem I personally think in Iran is too much of freedom. It's too much of like people watching like stupid movies, stupid made Western movies, stupid fashions made by West, stupid music, stupid, so much smoke weed, so much we get high, I don't know, we gonna live, blah blah, so much this kind of songs which all is about drugs and sex. This kind of like satellite TV shows which is like advertising the American type of life or Western type of life. And the problem is like, I don't know, some application like some social networks which are all the time Israeli soldiers who actually learn your language. They will come and they make posts and say, hey, you are very bad, you have a bad life, get out of there and go, I don't know, go become like Western, go become like the hell life that you're having in a country. For example, even right now everyone thinks talks is too much. There's so many things I have to talk about, but I just cut it here, and I'm saying, don't think you are right, you are the best, you are the angels or blah blah. No, you are wrong, and you should be like us. You are the one who need to become like us. And I hope you can come to our belief system, come to our type of living. You should live like us too. You should be friendly too. You should help each other. You should be hospitable too. You should be like respectful to your elders. You should be also not fucking around. You should also respect your woman, not to use them as a sex object or to use their like their naked body for your product to advertise, I don't know, a watch or something. You should be like us too. Who said we should be like you? You totally wrong. Your mindset is wrong. Anyway, wish you the truth and the guidance from the source of the guidance. Blessed. Bye.